David Hay with us. Well, did you apply the makeup or was that Nicole?
No, he's. I think Derek did it himself. He's just in the zone now. Earlier on, he was a bit off. And
that's what I heard. All calm and no nerves all week, and then today changed.
Suddenly just switched. Today we were seeing pacing up and down outside on the balcony. Just ignoring everybody, and then he sort of comes out of his change room and flagged up in his outfit. But that's how he looks. Is where his mindset's at, and it's ready for war. It's ready for war. He knows he's fit. He knows he's got 12 rounds of action in him, and he wants to do damage. He really wants to do damage. I'm trying to tell him he wants to do some workouts. He wants to go back to the gym and say, no, relax, hold it in till tomorrow.
Getting into the Halloween theme, of course, but actually up there it looked fairly fiery with him and Usyk. Very different to yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday it was all love and smiles and hugs, but now I think that weigh-in days when you see the other man in shape, and he knew he was getting up there. He knew he was going to be eye to eye with a man he's going to have to go to battle with. This is going to be an epic battle. He knows it. Any other performance in his life would not be good enough to win tomorrow. So he's got to do something he's never done before. And to do that, he's had to push himself further than ever before. That's what the confidence he has. That's why he's in there. He's pushing it. He wants to do it now. He would fight now if he could. He's gutted he has to wait till tomorrow.
You knew what shape Derek would come in at. You've been with him every day. What about how Alexander's come in around about the 15-7 mark, slightly up on what he was with Chaz Witherspoon? Of course, you made that move up to heavyweight. Do you think that's the right weight for him, and how did he look to you?
He looked good. He looked healthy. He looked like he was ready. And I expect we're training for the best Usyk. We're not training for a slow. We're not training for a slow Usyk. We're training for the best Usyk we can ever. And he's because he has to be able to go to war with this guy. And good luck to Usyk, but he's going to need something significantly. He's going to need to do something significantly better than he's ever done before to be able to withstand Derek for 12 rounds.
And how do you think Derek will be in these final hours, or can you not predict that?
I don't know. I'm not sure he's going to sleep. He's really pumped up. He's been screaming and shouting, walking up and down the corridors. I don't know how he's going to sleep, to be honest, but he's in the right place. Mentally, he's now switched on. Yesterday, it was great seeing the respect and that, but the fight can't be respectful. The fight's got to be all-out war. It's got to be effective aggression. He's got to be able to go out there and implement a game plan that no one's ever done before. And I believe we found him. Looking at him on the scales, the weight's perfect. He's in tremendous condition. He's not looking at pitter-patter punches. He's looking at doing damage.
Yes, thank you very much. Welcome back to Wembley. We cannot wait for the weigh-in between Alexander Usyk and Derek Chisora. One man who knows all about both of these fighters is Dave Colwell. Dave, how much are you looking forward to this fight?
Do you know what? I can't wait. Yeah, it's such an intriguing fight because there's so many different aspects of the fight. We all love to see a cruiserweight step up. A champion cruiserweight who's cleaned up, step up into the heavyweight division, see what it can do. Is he big enough? Is he good enough? Is he strong enough? Can he take the blows? This fight will tick a lot of those boxes because in Derek Chisora, Alexander Usyk, he's fighting a man that's possessed. He's been talking about this fight a long time. When I trained him, which is I'm talking about, I haven't trained him for a year, going back probably about 8-9 months during that time. He brought up Usyk's name before anybody had even mentioned it. He said to me, I remember after a session one day, sat on the side of the ring, he said to me, you know what fight I won? I went, go on. He went, Usyk. And I went, nah man, just leave that one. I said, you don't need him. He was like, no. He says, I want that. He says, nobody will think that I'll win that fight. He's had that seed in his head for all this time. And when a man's been preparing mentally for a fighter for as long, he develops, no matter what anybody else feels, he develops a strong belief that he can win the fight. And Derek believes he's going to win on Saturday night.
Of course, you trained Tony Bellew ahead of the Usyk fight. You look at it now, do you think that Chisora's got to get in to make this a fight, not a boxing match? Otherwise, the movement will be too much for Chisora.
Yeah, it's a completely different fight. Tony's assets and strengths are completely different to Derek's. Derek needs to get in there, get on his chest. He needs to get his feet into range first. And get on his chest, hit him to the body, hit him in the arms, and then bring him up to the head. He needs to make it rough, tough in the clinches. He needs to rag it, not allow any holding and just resting. The minute that he gets into those spots where there's any sort of a clinch, he needs to pull on his arms, he needs to rag him. Just take away the legs, tire Usyk out a little bit, take him out of his rhythm.
Now, you're here as well. I know you can't wait for this fight, but you're here as well because you've got Amy Timlin.
Yeah.
Women's boxing absolutely booming at the moment. And Amy, you've got good thoughts about her, haven't you? Good
Oh, do you know what? She's fantastic. She's got a fantastic attitude. This whole occasion, I think, is massive for her. You know, she's never been involved in anything like this. I've just spent an hour with her, and she's calm, cool. She's soaking it all up, and it's all part of her experience. She's 20 years old, so you know it's a big opportunity for her. But there's so many more big nights like this ahead for her.
Brilliant. Can't wait. It's a fantastic card. Stay with us on Sky Sports News. The weigh-in not long to go now. Alexander Usyk against Derek Chisora.
you.